Announcing the end of the honor, Mayhew said on Wednesday that its royal patronage with the Duchess had come to an end at the start of this year. It added that it had been an incredible privilege to have worked closely with the Duchess since she became the charity's patron in 2019. In a personal message from the Duchess herself, published today on the Mayhew website, Ms. Markle said she fell in love with Mayhew after being introduced to the charity by a friend, who had since sadly died. She noted that a new wing of the charity's animal shelter would be named after him. The Duchess also praised the charity's work through the coronavirus pandemic and in the evacuation of Afghanistan last summer. Her decision to quit leaves only one charity patronage left for her in Britain, the women's clothes and job interview coaching charity SmartWorks, which did not respond last night to questions about whether she remained a patron. Many royal insiders wonder whether she will ever return to Britain, where she and Harry retain a home in theory at Frogmore Cottage. Their 10-month-old daughter Lilibet has never met her family in the UK, and their son Archie, who will be 3 in May, has not been here since autumn 2019. During her 3-year patronage of the charity, the Duchess used her public standing to promote the work of Mayhew. In 2021, she wrote an essay highlighting the work it had done delivering care packages to pet owners stuck in lockdown or isolation during the pandemic. The Duchess said that despite the hardship, Mayhew has been able to continue providing vital support to cats and dogs, and the communities around them. Her patronage of the Mayhew had been one of several commitments she had kept when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped back as full-time royals in 2020. In her letter announcing her departure from Mayhew, the Duchess of Sussex wrote, "I was introduced to Mayhew by my dear friend, animal behaviorist, Oli Juste. We shared, amongst many things, a commitment to animal welfare, and a deep love of rescue dogs. In fact, it was Oli and his fiancé Rob who helped care for my rescue dog, Guy, when I had just moved to the UK and he was recovering from a debilitating accident. They loved him as though he was their own. It was nearly 4 years ago, as I was exploring possible organizations to volunteer with, that Oli brought me to Mayhew. He knew that beyond their adoption and rescue programs, their international work to keep animals safe, and their local work to find abandoned pets homes, that I would be drawn to their deep love of community, which transcended the animals themselves, and extended to the people around them. He was right. I fell in love with Mayhew, and soon became their royal patron. As my 3-year patronage to Mayhew came to a close earlier this year, I reflected on the work they have achieved in the hardest of times, during a global pandemic with minimal resources, safeguarding staff from their stations in Afghanistan, and still resolving to remain steadfast in their vital day-to-day work for animal and human welfare throughout London and across the globe. Every day there was another twist and turn, every week another update, which Oli and I would connect about. What can we do? How can we do more? Look at the amazing work they continue to do. On January 15, 2022, my beloved friend Oli tragically and very suddenly passed away. It has left me, and so many others, heartbroken and reflective, knowing that the legacy he leaves for our furry friends is beautifully simple: just love them. Especially those left behind or forgotten. In his memory, we will be creating the Oli Juste wing at Mayhew, to shelter the animals who may have a harder time finding their forever homes. Because much like Oli, they will never be forgotten, and they will always be loved. Though my time as patron of Mayhew has come to a close, my unwavering support has not. I encourage each of you to support in whatever way you are able. The emotional support of a rescue animal is unparalleled. As you'll soon realize, it is not you who saves them, it is they who save you. To the Mayhew community, thank you for entrusting me as your patron. It has been an honor. Last year Meghan's friends revealed that she and Harry left her beloved pooch Bogart behind in Canada because he and Harry don't get along. Insiders say dog lover Meghan was in bits when she chose to leave her first baby behind when taking up residence with her new husband Prince Harry. The Sussexes are currently living with Bogart's brother Beagle, Guy, and a black Labrador, Pula, adopted by the couple shortly before they stepped back from royal duties. While his brother enjoys the family life, Labrador German Shepherd Cross Bogart is staying with friends in Toronto. The family split is not without regrets, reports say, and Meghan was said to be heartbroken over leaving him behind back in 2017.